morning, guys. It's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and today we're going to make these 3-pocket tags, I guess you'd call them. Very simple and very easy. So we're going to start with, let me see if I can bring this a little closer. We're going to start with this music paper, and it is, in case you want to know, it is about 11.5 by 8 3/4. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is fold your paper in half. Can you see that? Okay, let me see. Okay, so you want to fold your paper in half. Like so. I'm trying to get us in the, okay. Fold your paper in half. And then you can do it either this way or that way, where you take the top corner and you fold it over. Then you'll take the bottom of your paper, and let's see how this looks. Approximately about, let's make it a little bit long. It's about 7 inches long. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the bottom white part. So let's get my ruler. And I'm just going to trim off the bottom. Let's line this up on my paper here. And I'm just going to trim off the bottom. So I really don't even want that part. Oops. Okay, let's line this up. Okay. So now I'm going to bend this over. That's going to be approximately about 6.5 inches long. Okay, so then I'm going to take this part here and I'm going to fold it over as far as I can. Let's see. Fold that over. Okay, so now you have your 3 pockets. So you have one here, and one here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ink all around. Okay, so I used my dauber and my ground espresso, and I just went around and inked everything. So the next thing is optional. If you want, you can change the background if you want to. I kind of like the way this looks, so I think that's what I'm going to do. But before I do that, I'm going to glue down the tabs, these 2 folds that I made. So I'm going to glue that down, and then I'm going to glue this part down. And before I glue this down, I'm going to glue this piece of paper, this piece of scrapbook paper down. Let me get my paper here, and I'm going to just put some glue here. Now you can sew this if you want. We're not going to sew today. We're just going to do the non-sew type. So you know what? I'm going to get this all the way in. I'm going to go all the way to the edge. Like that. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3. But to get this, what we need to do next is glue these 2 sides down. So I'm just going to put a little glue. I'm not going to put the, I am going to put the glue on the paper here so that it glues all the way up. So we'll put glue here, and we'll put glue on this side. And wipe off the extra. And there you have it, your 3 pockets. Okay, so where are my tags? Okay, so you have 1 pocket, you have a 2nd pocket, and you have your 3rd pocket right there. So if you want to decorate it more, we can, keep on going. Let me show you another one. Before, where did I put that? Okay. So I want to decorate it just a little bit more, give it more character. And what I'm going to do is cut a piece of this material to put on the bottom. So let me get my scissors, let me cover my glue. Where are you? Okay, so we're going to cut a little piece like that. I know everybody rips it. I don't get a good cut. Sometimes it curls up on me. So I'm going to take this material and I'm going to adhere it to the bottom. And I'm going to use the Fabrifix. Put a little glue here. I'm going to glue this little piece on here, and then I'm going to trim it. Before I do, I'm going to add this little piece up here. I think that looks nice. I'm going to go, let's take this off. We're going to go like this. Put some glue at the top. And adhere that down. That looks really cool. Like the way that came out. And then what I'm going to do is turn it over and just snip and snip. I think adding fabric to the paper gives it another dimension and looks really cool in your journals. How nice is that? Okay, so there we go. We got, and then what we can do is just put a little bit more. And let's just snip the top of this. And there we have it. We have our first one done. So that holds 3 tags. 1, 2, 3. 3 tags. That looks really cute. So let's try it now with some scrapbook paper. Let's move this over. So I have a piece of scrapbook paper. Cover my glue because that dries up real fast. So with this we have a design on one side and the other side is white. What I could do and what I would do, but because I'm in a hurry, I didn't do it yet, is coffee dye the other side. So if you want this side to show, you want to fold it so that the colorful side of the paper is on the inside when you're folding it. So we're going to fold this, so it's as even as you can get it. And I'm going to just scrape that down. And you can fold it this way, but I'm doing it this way. And then now you see your design. And then you're going to fold this part up. And let's see how far up I folded it. I'm going to fold it up about 6 inches, approximately, a little bit more. Oh, there we go, 6 inches, about a little bit more. And fold that over. And then we're going to take this piece and we're going to fold that down. So now we have this. Now you can coffee dye the white paper, the white side, which I think I would do. But because I didn't do that, I'm going to cover it. And I have some of this paper, which I like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that down like that. Let me see, I'm not in camera. I'm going to glue that piece of paper down. So let's do that. I'm going to put glue here. And I'm going to adhere that like that. Let's get that in. And then I'm going to turn it over and cut it. Cut this piece off. Okay, so now I still see a little bit of the white on this side, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink it. So let's go around, and I'll do this on camera. I haven't glued the pockets down yet. I will do that. Let's just ink all around. Let's ink this. And here. The inking gives it another more character. And these things are so much fun to do. So I'm going to ink this. And then we're ready to glue. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to glue everything down. So we want to glue down our tabs. Let's get the paper underneath here. We're going to glue down our tabs like that. I'm going to glue this one down. Like that. And now if you wanted to sew this, you would open it up and sew this, and then you would sew this, and then you would sew across the top, and you would sew across the, well, no, you would just sew across this top. Then once you sewed these corners and the top, then you could go around and sew the top, across the top, and down. But we're just going to glue today. So now that I have that, I'd like to add something else to it. Either this, which I'm not crazy about, or maybe some lace, which I think I like better. So let me cut this. So before we put the lace on, I need to glue. So I want to glue here, and I want to glue here. Got glue on me. And then adhere that. Okay. So I'm going to take this glue, the Fabri-Tac. You can use the glue stick. I'm going to just use this. And I'm going to adhere it like that. And then I'm going to take a piece of, which way do I want it to go? Maybe this way. Piece of lace. So I'm going to put some glue here. All the way to the top. And I'm going to put that on like that. That looks super nice. And then I'm going to turn it over and just snip off the extra piece. So there we have two different ways of doing it. The music paper, and we have the scrapbook paper. So what I want to do is get my book that we're working on. let's find a place to put this. I really like this. I love the way this came out. I'm going to do some more of that. Let's see, where should we put this? A lot of stuff in here. We don't have that much in the back. Let's go to the back. Let's see. Let's go here. So here we will glue this down. I mean, you don't have to glue it down. You can put a paper clip there. Maybe we put a paper clip there. And then people could take it out and they could write on the back. So that's what we'll do. We'll put a paper clip right there. And then they can also write on it. So we got one, we got two spots, and we have another spot here. We have three. And I see another spot. Okay, look. I see it's a little loose right here. So I'm going to put some glue right in here. And I'm going to close that down. And there you have it. How cute is that? I'm going to put that in here. Just like that. And somebody is going to absolutely, you know what? We got this on the other side, which is in the way. So where were we? Were we here? Here. I'm going to put it here. Nothing on the other side. And we're going to clip that in so that they can take it out and they can write on it. How cute is that? So that, my friends, is today's video. 2 different ways of doing it. Music paper. You can use any kind of paper. You can use book pages. You can make them any size you want. But that's, my friends, is today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the subscribe button and like, share with your friends, because there is more coming, and I will see you on the next one.